going the right way? Hold on.
Well, it is supposed to be, right?
That's going the right way.
Guys. I wondered if you were in here because the dogs were going crazy. Are you hiding up there? Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching and welcome back. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can stay up to date on all of the cool stuff we're gonna be doing with this cabin here. And you definitely don't wanna miss our proposed house build coming up this summer. So if you have not seen that video on the house that we're getting ready to do, click this link right up here. I know it's a little bit odd, but just trust me, it is well worth it. Yeah, it's definitely a typical area. Is that a cat? Yeah, just one of the dogs. He's like, heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try and keep the dogs out of here because this thing is gonna be covered in mud if they're running back and forth. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to begin to get this whole unit prepped for the spray foam guy. He priced it out to $1,400. I looked online at different prices and honestly $1,400 for the ceiling and the walls is pretty dang good. So I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and go that route. All right, so one of the reasons we opted to go with spray foam was one, it's gonna make it very airtight. So you're gonna lose a lot less heat. Number two, it's not going to be as prone to having mice chew through it. Three, from what I've read, there's nothing in it to allow mold to grow. Mold can't live on it or feed off from it or anything like that. So, with a structure like this, I mean, you've got like all these little crevices here, different holes up there that can allow moisture, water, that sort of stuff to get in fairly easily. So, definitely no mold. Do not want mold at all. And ideally, I want the structure to last hopefully 20 years. Might be wishful thinking, but we'll see. Now, the bigger issue is going to be the floor. Obviously, we have about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, inch and a quarter roughly from here to here. And you gotta be able to clear the door. The door is the bigger part. And I don't have my tape measure with me, so I'm gonna have to get that. Okay, so some of the other things we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to out stud some of these areas like right here. So you can see that this stud doesn't come flush to right here. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to see what will fit up there to bring that stud out level with this right here. And the same thing right there, and right there. So that when we go to nail our boards up, they've got something that they can actually hit and it's gonna be all straight and even. The other thing is we might have to look at the windows. This is gonna have to be doubled up, I believe, in that too, so that everything is flush. Okay, so most likely the electric's gonna be coming from this corner right here. I know typically outlets are run down low and typically the wiring's run low. Like all the wiring that I've seen is typically right about here. But I'm kind of half wondering if maybe I want to bring it up midway. We're gonna have to go through and measure so that all the plugs are the same height. One thing that I'm noticing on this door. This part right here is broken, so we'll probably have to find a way to somehow glue that on. Maybe glue it, I don't know, glue it together. Yeah, this is what I was wondering. This side is actually not attached to the wall at all. There's nothing keeping the side in. So we'll have to go through and put some nails or screws in there, because one thing I was noticing is that this right here is coming out. So yeah, definitely want to make sure that's secure. I'm probably overthinking this way too much, considering that it's just a cabin and it really doesn't matter. But I think it's still good to have things done at least somewhat professionally on par. So the next step is trying to figure out where I'm going to put all my lights. Now they got to be a little doozy, because when you have hardwired lights, they're hardwired, and it's a little bit tricky to add extras, especially if we're going to have spray foam and heavy duty boards over top of that. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this looks a little janky. I wonder at what point it's 16 inches, because I ordered this shed is specifically 16 inches. You measure from the middle of one beam to the middle of the other, and that should be 16 inches, which is the normal insulation stud wall. So with the Amish made sheds, typically they're further apart because they like to be cheap. So when I specifically ordered this, I ordered it to have 16-inch studs, so that if we wanted to do the rollback insulation, I would have that chance. I would have that opportunity. Now I did pay extra for it too. So luckily the 16-inch spacing is not going to be a big deal, because we are doing spray foam insulation. All right, so this does not work well for drilling through studs, especially studs that are very green. So the bit to use is a 3/4 inch spade bit. And you can get this at pretty much any store for like $5 or less. So I had to go pick another one of these up. Eric probably has one, but I could not find it. So if we have one, now we have two. Anyway, so we already went through and we started a hole right here. And you can see that I just was not gonna work. Ew, that's really sticky. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say that drilling through green wood is completely different than drilling through dry wood. I mean, you can see it just tore right out the back, and that was from me pushing too hard, most likely. That was a lot of work just to get through one stud. I'm sure my battery is cold because I set it out overnight, but Eric does have an electric corded drill, and he suggested using that to drill the studs. So I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get an extension cord. You know, at the time that I grabbed this extension cord, I really thought it was gonna be plenty big. It's connecting into the Sugar Shack power supply. And it's maxed out. So luckily I've got a nice long cord on this drill, but I'm not sure if it's gonna reach all the way up to there. But we'll give it a shot, won't we, Diety? All right, let's see if we can dig this hole and see if we can get wire. Get that done. Get it done. All right. So again, when you drill into the stud, make sure you're in the center. If you get too close to the edge, it's not good. Well, apparently it wasn't latched in as tight as I thought it was. And that thing's got some good kick to it though. Alright, so I've never used this before. So hopefully I have this installed correctly. Definitely getting some good torque on it though. It's pulling in a lot better. I can tell it's not struggling as bad as the battery operated. So that's a bonus. Yeah, it's pulling out both ends. This one, we're gonna have to come from the opposite direction because I can't get it like this. Although I have heard you can drill them on an angle. They prefer not to, so we'll just go from this side. Not too bad. I mean, you can see it breaking out through the hole. Wow, this one's really juicy. I think that's why it's not cutting so good, because it's really juicy. It should be coming out here pretty well, but it's not biting at all. It does not like these green boards. I see light. I mean, you can tell me to push harder, but I got yelled at last time for pushing too hard with the drill bit because I snapped it. So Eric says, let the drill bit do the work. So I'm really trying to do that, but I think it needs a little helping shove. Nice. There, went through. Only about 10 more to go. Hey, so I'm telling you that this green wood is a pain in the butt. So I started drilling this one, and that one was smoking pretty good.
Jason told me about this bit.
Is that gonna be big enough to run electric? That's a pretty nice bit.
It pulls it through the wood, so you don't, because I was using a bit like that, and Jason's like, get one of them pull bits. But I brought that out here so you could...
Oh, measure the wire?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I thought that was an extension cord. I didn't realize that was wire. How much wire is here? Would this be enough to run through the shed?
I don't know.
I guess I'd have to see what it's rated for, huh?
Well, it's fine for... That's what we used in the barn for the outlets.
Oh, okay. I think you should try that spade bit first because I want to see how well you can push it through.
You're going backwards.
What are you talking about?
You're drilling backwards.
Maybe I bumped it because I was drilling forward because I tested it.
That'd make it drill hard if you're going...
Maybe that's why the last two were so hard. I might have accidentally bumped it.
Which one
but
I know. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you already got it.
Yeah, I already started it.
It's pretty hard to do.
All right, let me do the other one. I know forwards from backwards, but
it's not.
I've never used that
drill.
drill.
It's extra hard. It's not drilling through it.
All right. To be fair, let's see you put that backwards and see you drill through it backwards. Is it backwards? Is it backwards?
Yeah. That's what makes it different. It does not show backwards. Here, you try it.
Try it forwards or try it backwards?
Forward.
Did you change it?
It should be going the right way now.
Right.
bump it with your finger.
Oh, the other one's nice. It's got a push button. This one's got like a lever. Watch. It's gonna be like going through like butter. Oh,
Is it going the right way? Hold on.
well, it's supposed to be, right?
That's going the right way.
Gosh. Maybe.
Let me try it.
Well, you did my started one, so maybe that's the difference. Take one of the cord. That was exciting coming out.
I just don't, you don't have that much force.
I don't have as much mass behind it to push
Try
it through.
this one out. This one should work really good for you. You're right here.
I don't know if I need any coming that way. Now maybe I do. Maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where.
It's gonna come around the corner here.
Yeah.
Here, try it right here.
Okay.
You'll have to go a little bit of an angle.
Why?
Huh?
Oh, because it's bigger. Oh.
Well, this is not a 2-foot gap in between there. It's
right, and this
that's
is a
more
bigger
16.
bed.
That's where they started framing 16-inch on center. They're like, oh, let's screw that. Let's go to 2 foot.
I know it. Huh. Too much work for us. We have to go a different way. Daddy, what you doing? Oh, that pulled it right in. I don't know. I think that's still about as much work.
Mm-hmm.
It's still about
It's clogged up.
Yeah, that's the issue I was having on the other one. Was it would get, I'd have to go in, do a little bit, pull it out, a little bit more.
I think it's just because the wood is. I mean, this wood
It's
is
so wet.
dude.
Yeah, it gets stuck on there and then it doesn't bite because it's like clay.
Man, maybe this stuff should air out before you like seal the walls up. Can I try that one?
Yeah. Well, I think it'll air out.
Do you think it will mold if you put?
No, because it can still go out from the back. Well, the front, I guess. They're stepping on
You
me.
must like have not much force behind you at all.
Yeah, I don't have much force behind me at all.
Is it like goes through like butter?
Some of them go through like butter, but others
They
are not
all
so
do.
much. Well, for you.
It's like butter.
Well, we're almost done on the bright side. And then one more. I'll have you do the top ones too, because there's no way I'm gonna get it up there. Wait, and you're sure that the electrical cord is gonna be able to get through that?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Very good.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Sure didn't overlap it very much though. You know, it's barely overlapped.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's probably why there's so much light coming through.
Yeah, save on that material.
Yeah, I saved one board each end. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I know this is going to be a really cool build and I'm so excited to see it finished. So definitely follow along, hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and hit that bell so you can see this whole project unfold and see if this is something you might want to try. Love you guys, take care, bye.